So we are live from my Airbnb. I just have a room. Like, it's not the whole apartment, it's only a room, because it was the cheapest option, to be honest. So here I am in my room, tanned, I don't know if it shows, like if you can really see how tanned I am, but I'm very tanned. I'm orange, basically. I'm very orange. So yeah, I'm tanned. And I ate a meal, went for a little walk, and now I'm back vlogging a bit and then going to eat again and sleep. So, little recap for today. First of all, I didn't have time to film like all the packing and stuff because it took a little while and I couldn't really spend the time to film because I had to leave on time. I left a bit early, like because the road was supposed to be like to last 3 hours, 15 minutes about there. I was like, I can leave from my place around 1:30, 2 p.m. and I should be here definitely before my tan appointment because my tan appointment was at 6 p.m. So I had, of course, to be here at 6, but earlier would have been even better because I could have been to their like Airbnb, checking out the Airbnb, put all my stuff there, and then directly go to the venue, do my tan, and go back to the Airbnb. But traffic was not great. I had a lot of time where I had to like drive very slowly. So it took 4 hours, 20 minutes. So 1 extra hour for the trip. And okay, so I stopped twice to pee. So one time to pee, put some petrol in my tank, and then also get a decaf coffee at Starbucks because it was pretty late, so too late for caffeine. And I wanted to have a nice night of sleep, so decaf only. It took maybe like 15 minutes max, and then I stopped again to pee and buy a bottle of water. That's it. So maybe I stopped for a total of like 25 minutes, definitely not more than that. So it's still an extra like 40 minutes of just traffic being bad. So it was really annoying because it like 3 hours is already kind of long. Like it's not that long, but still. But having extra time in traffic was really annoying, and it just added some stress because I was stressed not being on time for my tan. So I had to text my Airbnb host, like to tell her, well, I'll be here after, so after 7 and not at like 5 p.m. So I arrived exactly on the dot on time for my tan. So I arrived at the venue at like 5:56 and my tan was at 6. So I just arrived exactly on time, got my tan on, and then directly went for registration, registered. I'm number 91 tomorrow. And also they were, I don't know, the vibe was a bit weird. Like they were not very nice. Like, I don't know. They were kind of stern, like not really nice. The people like for the like check-in. And then they like took my height and I'm like 1 meter 58. And I checked, of course, before 1 meter 58 is supposed to be 5'2". And on the website, when you register for your class, class A is up to 5'2", including 5'2". So it includes it, and I am 5'2". So of course I registered for open class A because it's the right class for my height. But they measured me again today and I was 1 meter 58.2 millimeter. So it was like, oh, so you're open class B and not class A because you're over 5'2". And I was like, 5'2" is 1 meter 58. and I'm 1 meter 58, so this is why I registered for class A. And it was like, no, 5'2" is 1 meter 57, and you're 1 meter 58.2. So because you're point 0.2, you cannot be in class A. So I was like, okay, I don't mind. It really doesn't matter, to be honest. So I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'm class B, like no issue. So anyway, did that, and then I did some steps around the leisure center, because like it's kind of it is a leisure center, like with sports stuff, and around you have a lot, like a big park with a lot of like little roads and stuff, so you can walk around. So I did some steps, because so far I was only at like 4,000 steps, I think. 4,000, 5,000 steps. And usually I do 14,000. So I was like, I really need to do some more steps, because, well, I cannot have such a low activity. And it's the same, like, I just wanted to have this relatively same activity today. At least have kind of something similar, not too far away from 14,000. I knew I wouldn't be able to do 14,000 with the trip and everything, but I was like, at least if I can get 10,000, it would be great. So I did some steps, managed to get like 9,000 steps, then took my car, drove to the Airbnb, which is only 3 minutes away by car from the venue, which is amazing. This is why I took this one, of course. So I think I could even walk there, to be honest, but it's just like, at least with the car, it's only 3 minutes. It's very fast. So anyway, so I took my car, went to the Airbnb, left all my stuff. Then I just like drank, ate a meal, and then after eating a meal, I did my digestive walk. So now I am at 12,000 steps. Let me check. 12,000 steps, which is very good. I'm very happy with that, because it's not too far from 14,000. So I'm just eating the same thing, and at least I have some expenditure. Also, I just need to walk a bit to like kind of get things moving, like blood flow and fluid and lymph and everything, because like sitting in my car for that long, my legs were starting to feel very inflamed and heavy and numb. So I was like, I need to walk to flush things a bit and make me like blood flow and everything move in my legs a bit. So it did me good, definitely. No, I'm just laying down to rest my legs. So I did my little walk, and now I'm waiting and going to eat my meal in 30 minutes. So I'm going to cook my meal pretty soon, so I can eat at 10 and then eat my meal, relax, and go to sleep. So that's the plan. I'm going to polish my nails also now. I'm not having any kind of fake nails or like, I don't know, like press-ons or anything for the show, because it's just a warm-up show. So I'm like, I cannot be bothered. I was thinking for the next ones, maybe I'll buy some like press-ons, or I'll do some nice nails, and potentially like eyelashes, but like permanent ones, and not just fake eyelashes that you glue on the day, because I feel like fake eyelashes with the glue is usually not holding well, and like they start to peel off and it's very annoying. But if I put like eyelashes, like extensions, like fake but permanent ones, like lasting a lot longer, at least I wouldn't have to be bothered with that. It would be already in place. So I'm thinking about that, because then I would have several shows in a short period of time, so I could just do that. It would be maybe a bit better. But anyway, so yeah, also the tan my face. First, when it has like, do you want me to tan your face? I was like, no, because I never done that before. But then they were doing that for all the other athletes, like they were getting tan on the face. So I was like, can I get it too? Because I was thinking like, if not, I may look a bit off compared to the others. And I was thinking, at least if I have kind of a base color on my face, it will be easier with the makeup tomorrow, with the foundation. I won't have to push the heavy dark foundation too much, and it will be easier to make my face makeup match my tan, because the whole tan is the same, so just I have the same base, so it will make things a bit more a bit easier with the foundation and tan tomorrow. So yeah, and also today barely ate like anything. I just ate some Greek yogurt and fruits this morning before leaving from my place. And then on the road, when I stopped to pee a second time, I ate a Greek yogurt only because I didn't have anything, like it was just the only thing I could quickly eat and get some proteins in. So I think at 7:30 when I checked my phone, I ate only 600 calories. Like for the day, 600 calories, and it was already 7:30 p.m. So yeah, I ate a meal, some chicken, salad, tomatoes, and watermelon, and now I'm going to eat cream of rice, 80 grams of cream of rice, mashed potatoes, chicken, carrots, and some fruits. So big meal, rich in carbs, because I want to have a lot of carbs and salt now that I can rest. So I can absorb things well because I'm in a rested state and not stressed state, which is very important for digestion. Parasympathetic nervous system, relax, digest. It's what we want. So going to do that, and then just sleep. And I can sleep because tomorrow I think my tan is at 1. Let me check. So yeah, for my top coat, for my category, sorry, it's 11:30. 11:30. Right. And so I should step on stage at 1:30 p.m. But the tan, it starts from 11:30 because it's for women's bodybuilding, women's physique, fitness, wellness, and figure. So for 5 categories, we have the tan for the top coat in the same time slot, kinda. It's just like we wait and we get it like whenever we can. We have a free spot. So if it starts from 11:30, I think I would go there because we cannot enter the venue before. It's a bit weird, but like we cannot go inside, like in the backstage area, before like 12 or something like that. So it means I can get my tan at like 11:30, like go there for 11:30, get my tan, and then if I can go to the backstage area, great. If I cannot yet, I will just go into my car, wait, and then go back to be backstage, or wait at the cafe. There is a cafe inside, so I could wait here. So yeah, so it means from 11:30 I would have to leave from the Airbnb at like 11:15 just to make sure everything is fine. So like pack everything and stuff at like 11, put everything to my car, and then leave. So I'm not stressed out. I don't want to be in a rush and stressed out. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah. So then I can wake up, I think, around 8. If I wake up at 8, because I don't have to take a shower, because I cannot take a shower, I have to keep my base coat on. So no shower. It's just about like doing my makeup, straightening my hair, and that's it. Like putting my bikini on, of course, hair, makeup, and then eat a meal. Yes, of course. And then just prepare some food with me and go there directly. So I think if I wake up at 8, it means I have 3 hours to do all that. It should be fine. Like, it should be fine because I don't need to do a lot tomorrow morning. So it should be all right. And at least I could get a good amount of sleep, like 8 hours, 8:30 hours this night, which would be very good for the look. So yeah, that's it for this evening. So as I said, I'm going to eat a meal and then I'm going to just rest and sleep because I feel very tired. And I was in a weird like mindset early on. I felt like I was not good, like not good enough. I don't know, just being surrounded by other competitors, I started to feel like I look like shit and I'm not going to do well. I don't know, I was in a very negative mindset being around the other competitors, like just being at the venue, getting my tan, seeing other people. I was just like thinking, I don't know, I feel like I'm not going to do well and I look bad and I don't look ready, and I'm like, I'm not stage lean, I'm not lean enough, I'm not looking good. It was just a weird mindset. So yeah, that's the plan for this evening. And it will be exciting to step on stage tomorrow. So yeah, that's it for me for this evening. Going to eat, rest, and digest. Today is show day, as you can see. So it is right now 10:30 a.m. So I just finished my face and hair. So I just straightened my hair. So they're nice and straight, like as straight as I can get them straight. And earrings are on already. My bikini is not because I need to get a top coat of tan. So I, of course, put my bikini after the top coat. But the tan, like I can go for my top coat only from 11:30 a.m. So I still have like an hour ahead. So it's from 11:30 to 12:30 for the tan. So I still have plenty of time for that. So yeah, I'm happy because I don't want to be late. So I think I will anyway leave from the Airbnb around 11:20, go there and then just rest and chill. I don't want to be in a rush at all, so it's perfect like that. So I did my full face of makeup and hair in 2 hours, which is, I think, very good for somebody who never puts makeup on. Like, the only thing I'm doing is mascara on my eyelashes, that's it. So yeah, straighten my hair. Then for my eyes, I did that. I will show you a bit closer. So a lot of green, because my bikini is going to be green. So this is what I've done. I really struggle with this one for the eyelashes, like they're so hard to put on. This one I didn't really struggle, but this one, I really struggle with this one. I had to like in 2 takes. The first one I couldn't manage to stick it on. And then I was breaking a sweat just because I was like, for fuck's sake, like starting to get very annoyed at these eyelashes. So took a break, like a breather, and then went back, did my eyelashes again. It's not perfect, but I'm not a professional, so it's good enough anyway. I think that's absolutely fine for stage makeup. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. As I said, not a professional makeup, but it's not too bad. And on stage, it will look all right. So yeah, I put also some foundation, of course, everywhere. Did kind of like contour and everything. And also in my neck, because it has too much tan, so I extended it in my neck. So yeah, I think we are done. I look all right, 70.05 kilos this morning. So it dropped back to my pre-refeed weight. So I haven't eaten anything yet. I will eat in between the tan and backstage, because we have access backstage only from 1 p.m. So I cannot go backstage before 1 p.m., meaning I will just wait in my car in between the tan and backstage, or wait at the coffee. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is prepare everything, pack everything, put them in my car, go there, get my top coat of tan, and then wait somewhere, and then go backstage at 1 p.m. And then I'm supposed to be on stage at 1:30 p.m. Well, we'll see, because like there are different like 5 categories at the same time slot. So it's like women's bodybuilding, women's physique, fitness, figure and wellness. So I may step on stage around maybe 2 p.m. I think so. So we'll see. I'll just eat a small meal in my car around maybe like 12:30, because like I'm still sticking to my normal plan. And I feel I look a lot better when I'm like either fasted or when I'm not eating a ton. I feel like I can lose the tail pretty fast sometimes. So yeah, because I didn't train yesterday, I'm still loaded with glycogen, so I shouldn't need anything crazy. So we just eat some fruits and some Greek yogurt before stage, and it will be absolutely fine. I have some water. I drank a lot of water. I drank a Monster. I have another Monster to drink. So yeah, everything is fine. I slept pretty well, 8 hours 30, like not straight, because first I struggled a bit. I was too hot with the 1C, and then like I was getting a bit cold later on, so I had to like open the window, close the window, put something on me, like a sheet on me, and then remove it. And then like it was a lot of like it was not a very deep and long sleep, but then I managed to get a good sleep. So all good and settled. So yeah, I'm going to step on stage very soon. I'm a bit, I don't know, I have a weird feeling since yesterday evening when I arrived here at the venue and did my tan and like surrounded by other athletes, not even comparing myself to other athletes, but just like I was kind of feeling like I'm not good enough, I'm not big enough, I'm too small, I'm not conditioned enough. I was just having a ton of self-doubt and thinking like I'm not at my place here, like I'm not blending in, I'm not at a high level, I'm not like big enough and conditioned enough, as I said. So I don't know if it's just like me getting in my head, or if it's like also PTSD from my last prep, where I was very small. I was natural, of course, and very very small. So maybe just because like I remember this time where I was the smallest in the like figure, because my last show was Muscle Fest in Bucharest, and it's a massive show and the level is very very high. And I remember all these figure athletes were looking incredible, big, like conditioned. So we're all looking great. And I was very small. I was conditioned, but I was very small. So I think like because my last show was me feeling out of place, like feeling like I'm not belonging there with these ladies because they are like so much better than me, that I think I still have this feeling, like it kind of stuck to me. So maybe this is why, maybe just like PTSD from Prep 2021, especially from Muscle Fest. Or I don't know, maybe it's just a case. We'll see. We'll see on stage. We'll see on stage how I look. It's just a warm-up show anyway, and I have a long season ahead. So I still have time to improve. I won't gain in muscle mass, definitely not. But I can get more conditioned if needed. So, and it's definitely needed, but like I can still work on that and improve and get better. So I think that the whole thing that matters, like I think I just have to kind of remove these negative thoughts and just go there and that's it, no pressure, and do my best, because it's just a warm-up show. But yeah, just like, yeah, I don't know, since yesterday evening I'm kind of in my head thinking I'm not good enough and I'm not going to do well, but I guess we shall see. So I don't think I'll be able to vlog a lot because I'm on my own. I don't have a private cameraman or anything, like nobody following me with a camera. So I may be able to film a bit backstage, but I'm really not sure. If not, I will just like film after the show for a recap, of course. I'll do a recap for sure. But for the show itself, I don't know how much I'll be able to vlog, to be honest. So I'll do my best. Wish me luck, and we'll see. So we are live from my car. I'm done with the show. I'm going to head home. I'm going to drink that Monster because it's a bit late. It's 4:30, but I have 3 hours driving. So yeah, I just want an extra boost of caffeine because my last coffee was this morning at like 11, and it has been a long day. It's a long drive. So yeah, another shot of Monster. So yeah, I've done the show, didn't win, and I feel very confused right now. But I will explain that while driving because we have no time to waste. So hopefully setup is going to hold on because it's just like a tripod that it's like on my windshield. It seemed to work, to be honest. It seemed to work really well, which is incredible. I think it's the best thing I bought then on Amazon. It was like £70. It's just something you stick on the windshield and it holds very well. Like you are upside down, but I can just edit that and put it back in a normal position anyway. But apparently it's holding well, so I'm kind of amazed because I didn't know what to expect from this one. Anyway, so I'm done with the show. As I said, didn't win. I don't know how I placed in the overall because they didn't say like who was second, third, fourth. So I have no idea about that. We just know who the winner is, that's it. But we were 4 in the overall. So yeah, the lady who won, she was very soft. She was very, very soft, meaning not conditioned enough and the less muscular of all of us. So this is why I'm a bit confused because I'm like, why rewarding somebody who is too soft and not muscular enough? Because if she turns pro at one point, she will be way, way, way too small and too soft to be competitive. So I'm like, I don't get it. Especially because one of the girl, I think number 92, she was really, really good. She was looking amazing. She was very conditioned. And yeah, she was just looking the best, definitely. So this is why I'm very, very confused with all of that. Because this lady, she was very, very conditioned. Her thighs, camera is gone. Right, good. You're back. Her thighs were very, very conditioned. She was looking very, very good. And yeah, she didn't win. So I'm a bit confused because like she was supposed to win according to the figure criteria. She was conditioned, she had a nice amount of muscle mass, a nice structure, a nice shape, and she didn't win. So I was like, I'm very, very confused, to be honest. I don't know why. I will ask for a feedback. Well, for me, I know it's because because of my criteria, I'm not conditioned enough. Like, I want to be more conditioned, of course. Anyway, I'm just going to ask a feedback for me with what I can improve for the pro qualifier. I know I need to get a lot more conditioned. I need to get very, very shredded legs. I need to lose fat on my legs. I need to be very conditioned on my legs. And on my back also, but legs, I would say the most, definitely. So yeah, I know I have to work on that, of course. And for this show, I knew I would be only like 90% ready. and not 100% ready. But yeah, I don't know, it's just, the experience itself was not the best. It felt a bit off. So I'm not sure if it's like just me. I don't know. I just, yeah, it felt very off, for me at least. So yeah, it was not the best experience for show day, especially because they didn't look at me at all. Meaning, when I was on stage, I was looking at the judges, I was looking at them, and they were not looking at me. They were absolutely not looking at me. Like, if I was not even here, to be honest, it was like, yeah, I was not even on stage, which was, yeah, not great, of course. So, yeah, didn't look at me at all. Yeah, I don't know. It was just not great because of that. But anyway, so now I'm on my way home, 3-hour drive, and I cannot wait to take a shower. I cannot wait to, take a nice shower, wash off all the makeup, all the tan, everything, because it's just not comfortable at all. So I cannot wait to wash everything off and take a nice shower and smell good, because 2 days without deodorant is very hard. It's horrible. It's fucking torture at this point. But yeah, that's it. So I will show you the pictures for the show, because some people were here and taking pictures, and they sent me pictures. So I have some pictures, and so I can see my routine, the comparison, and everything else. So I'm going to show you the pictures I got, and also the official pictures from the show, so you can also see that. But yeah, I don't know, it didn't feel very good, to be honest. Like, the fact that they didn't even look at me was not great, of course. But what can I do, right? What can I do? So the Europeans going to be a completely different judging panel. So we'll see what they think about my physique, if they like my physique or not, when I'll be 100% ready. And then for this season, I will keep competing in the UK because it's just easy. But then anyway, my last show is in Romania, so it will be interesting also to see what they think about my physique right now at Muscle Fest. But yeah, I know I may not look like I enjoyed it, and to be honest, I didn't really enjoy it that much. It's hard to tell. It was very frustrating, the judges not even looking at me, if I was not even here on stage. And it was good because for me to step on stage today, because I could break my nerves a bit, because I was very, very nervous. So when I stepped on stage alone in my class, because I was alone in my class, in class A, I was by myself. So very first time stepping on stage after 3 years not stepping on stage, I was extremely nervous, to be honest, and I felt like my presentation was not the best because I was very nervous, and I think I was looking very nervous too. But then it just broke my nerves, and then I felt a lot better and less stressed to step on stage for the overall. So when I stepped on stage again for the overall, because of course I won my class because I was by my own, then I went to the overall and I felt a lot better, a lot less stress, a lot less pressure. I felt good. So I'm happy I stepped on stage today for that, to break my nerves, remove all the tension and stuff, step on stage again, get used to the stage again, have a nice feel of show day, preparing everything, see how it works with like organization for the day, like my makeup, practicing my hair, presentation, bikini and everything, see how I look. So it was very good as like an experience for me to be able to then bring my best for the pro qualifiers. So it was very good for me to practice show day. That's it. Practice show day, even though it was not a peak week, but just show day itself, like the tan, makeup, hair, stepping on stage, presenting myself on stage, posing, having a feel of everything. So I got the feel of everything, and now it's just about bringing the conditioning for the pro qualifier, losing fat on my legs, fat on my back, and then just see how it goes. But at least I should feel a lot more confident stepping on stage for the pro qualifier, because I've done this one, so it kind of like helped with the stress and tension. So hopefully the pro qualifier is going to feel a lot better for like the nerves and anxiety around that. So yeah, I'm trying to stay just positive and think about it broke my nerves. I could practice show day. I could see how I look with the stage lights also and see what I have to improve, which I knew already with the conditioning. My waist is very big, but I cannot do anything for that. My waist is how it is. It's just because I have no space in between my ribs and my hips. So it's just my structure. I have no waist. This is why I'm working so hard on bringing up my legs and my lats and my shoulder, so I can create a V-taper, X frame, and a V-taper with my lats to have an illusion of a smaller waist. So yeah, it helps me to know what I should do for the pro qualifier, what I have to improve on. It also gives me kind of like a nice motivation, like a little push, like a bit more motivation to push myself very hard for the weeks coming. Like I'm even more motivated to fucking dig and fucking go hard with the conditioning. And like, even if I have to be fucking hungry all the time, I will. Like, I feel a lot more, it's a little boost of motivation to push forward for the next weeks and months for this season. So it was a good thing. Let's see these parts, like what I have to improve on, what I should do for the next weeks, motivation like in my head to push forward, and yeah, just experiencing show day, which is very good, so I can be less rusty and feel more confident next time I step on stage for the big show. So yeah, that's the positive part. The negative part is judges not looking at me. I'm very confused with the physique they rewarded. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I think the figure girl with the orange bikini should have won, definitely, no doubt about that. It's very obvious. She was looking the best. So I'm very like, why? I really don't get it. So yeah, that's it. So just going home, as I said, I just cannot wait to take a shower. Ate only 2 meals today, 2 meals of Greek yogurt and fruits. So once I'm home, I will take a shower. I think I will, maybe, depends on when I'm home, but go pick up my dog, because my dog is with Adam and Sophia, and she's having a great time. Like, I'm seeing their stories. My dog is fucking happy. Like, she's playing ball, she's going on big walks, she's running with them. So she's doing amazing. She's having fun. So that's good. Makes me feel a lot better. So I'm very happy about that. So I think I will just go home, take a shower, pick up my dog, and then eat a meal, and then rest, and then eat another meal and go to sleep. So that's the plan for the rest of the day. I think I won't do any more steps. I just need to rest because like it was a very long day, and flexing on stage is also tiring. I may do a bit of steps, but I couldn't wear my watch so far because of the tan. So I have no idea about how many steps I've done today. I think not a lot, but I have no idea about how many. So anyway, for today I have no idea about the steps I'm going to make. So I will just like try to rest a bit and start again, push from tomorrow. As usual, back to routine, ready to work and ready to push things hard.